Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting off in the National League East, the Toronto Blue Jays completed a short two-game sweep as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-4. The Brewers completed a three-game series sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 3-1. It was their seventh straight victory. The New York Mets finished off a three-game sweep as they Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, Sean Kelly won his fifth game out of the bullpen, leading Washington to a win against the Mets, 4-2. Chad Kuhl grabbed his second win of the year, helping Pittsburgh get one against the Brewers, 6-3. The Rockies brought out the rooms in a three-game sweep as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks, 2-0. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Dodgers finished off the four-game sweep as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 8-4. It was their fifth straight victory. The Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they got the victory in extra innings over the Red Sox, 6-5. The Indians got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Yankees, 5-4. The Rays got 18 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities, 10-8. The Angels sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-3. Jose Altuve collected a total of 4 driven in as the Astros downed Oakland 9-8. As of today, he is the American League leader in on-base percentage. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Brandon McCarthy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Stepping up now, A.J. Pollard. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Roll. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of this series.
It just takes 1 W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
The count is 1-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that one just missed outside. Ketel Marte is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Adams. He's got it 1 away. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Standing in, Ketel Marte, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Marte is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Freeman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cruises through the first, no problem. And now the Braves will get their initial shot here. No score. Shelby Miller will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start. but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dyson's there. 1 away. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Career line against Shelby Miller. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field, after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
Line towards center field. Pollard is there. 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Two out, nobody on. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and that is off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Schimpf. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. short, hit hard. Fielded by Owings. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jake Lamb standing in now. His lifetime numbers against McCarthy. He's hitting .429. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. There's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single. On an infield ground ball.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He'll enter play here at 293. 10 home runs and 33 driven in. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. Underhanded flip. The second for one. On to Freeman. A double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
In now, Steven Souza. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 11 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. The 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. And this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Gerard Dyson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Dyson is exactly a .260 hitter. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Albies, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. This one's flared out toward left. Owings ranging into the outfield, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
So striding in, Lane Adams, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Albies stands at second with no outs. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. The 0-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here's the 1-2. Got him.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Stewart. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Marte takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Braves strand one. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Chris Owings now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Chris Owens.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Freeman is over and he puts it away for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Shelby Miller.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Shelby Miller. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Third inning, no score to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Markakis. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, A.J. Pollard.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollard. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Now the 1-0. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. Now the 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score. At the plate, Brandon McCarthy as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Brandon McCarthy.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Standing in now, Ender Inciarte. The swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. And he puts it on the ground to second. Marte gloves it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Freeman, the potential second run of the inning, stands at third. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. The ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
The 0-1 on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
To short. One there. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Schimpf leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball called for strike two.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. Braves lead this one 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. It'll be Paul Goldschmidt that leads things off. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Swinging a soft liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Just missed with a breaking ball.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. 1 hit's all they get. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Braves 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Stepping in, Lane Adams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pollard comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The catcher, number 8.
Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. The next to bat for Atlanta, Chris Stewart. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Dansby Swanson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Steven Souza. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
0-1.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. And there's out number 2.
The batter, shortstop, Chris Owings.
Settling in now, Chris Owings comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike. Up around the face.
1-1.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One left for Arizona. They trail things here 2-0. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Brandon McCarthy. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. And now a pitch on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 11.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
So 2 gone now, and here's Markakis. Miller gets the sign. First pitch on its way. slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
The first baseman, number 5.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Or this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this is not.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top 2-0. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, A.J. Pollock. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Markakis on the run, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Jake Lamb. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. Albies is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 2-0. Standing in, Ryan Schimpf.
Leading off for the Braves, third. Baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Shot toward right center. Pollock will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Lane Adams.
Into the box now, Lane Adams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will get this one. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
In now, Chris Stewart. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Stewart rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they move on top 4-0.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Patrick Corbin, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Patrick Corbin.
Into the box now, Brandon McCarthy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. And he popped him up. Here comes Souza. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Three runs already home here. Three and 0 now. Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Full count to Ender Inciarte, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there, base hit.
Boy, Dero, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he lines it out to center. That's in there, base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Not every ball's going to be smoked on the screws. There's a nice soft liner in the center field that lands right before the center fielder.
Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. McCarthy at third. Inciarte at second. Markakis at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-1. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Lamb is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 5 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Up next for Arizona, Alex Avila. He was a double play victim last time around.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Pitch on its way to Avila. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The 0-1 delivery. Way out in front.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Steven Souza. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
On the ground to the left side. Schimpf brings it in, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. The 1-2. Fouled away. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Schimpf will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Schimpf, his career batting line with Patrick Corbin. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And right into the shift. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And it's 1-2.
He looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Owings is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in, Lane Adams. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 2 out, nobody on. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Here's Chris Owings now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte's there. He's got it 1 away. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Yasmani Tomas will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Yasmani Roman.
Lifted down the line in left. Adams on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. As our line score to this point, you see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. In now, A.J. Pollock. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now here it comes. High pop-up. Schimpf is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. D-backs are down on 4 pitches. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Brad Boxberger is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Brad Boxberger.
Digging in, Chris Stewart.
Leading off for the Braves, Patrick. Stewart.
First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The batter number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's set, and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now at the plate, Brandon McCarthy. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Swanson leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way. And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach When your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes, what are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Last time through was a base hit. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and their runners at the corners now. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Lamb has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Braves will settle for just the 1. 9th inning coming up. The Braves lead it 6-0. Striding in to start the 9th, Ketel Marte, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
First baseman, number 44.
Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Ground ball left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Jake Lamb standing in now. Line toward the gap in left center. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 5, Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Goldschmidt, the runner at first with 2 gone. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Atlanta led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Brandon McCarthy wins his 3rd of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Brandon McCarthy. His record is now 3-6. The loss goes to Shelby Miller. He falls 5 innings. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Suntrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.